Welcome back everybody, Pro Spartan Gamer on Undisputed, and this is second career video I've done now. We've got the guys that we've made already, obviously Gannicus Clay and Bo Bjornsson. We're going to show you some highlights at the end of the video of how they're getting on, but we'll also drop in and just show you their records and what's going on with them as well. Gannicus has a big Italian title fight coming up soon, which you will see live. But we've made our third fighter to enter our stable, our Lutus, if you want to call it that. We've gone for a flyweight, and we're going to show you the makings of him. So a couple of you asked about what is the creator like. I've already made him because it's a bit painful to go through the whole process, but I will show you, and you can go back in and drop in and edit. So the new guy is this guy, Tommy Too Tight, and he's been starved to death by the look of it when he escaped the prisoner of war camp. He's obviously male. He's weight class is featherweight. We've not given him any height, which means he's 5'2". I don't know if that's the smallest you can make on this game, or whether there is a bantamman. Is there a flyweight or what? Or I'm not sure what the lightest weight is, but you might be able to take that down further than 5'2" with the lesser one. Body mass, he's got no body mass, so obviously he's only 55.8 kilos. Christ, is like my right leg, that I would have thought. And he's got reach of 63, so he's got quite long arms. His arms are down past his plonker, there's no doubt about that, looking at him there. So you've got all choice over all that. So first of all, you've got a choice of what weight you want to make him, then height, body mass, and then reach. And then on to the next one is boxer details. So obviously his name's Tommy Too Tight. His nickname is Tiny Tommy Too Tight. His age is 18 and he's from China, and we could have put from Beijing or somewhere like that, but we just put a little bit of a play on it. We thought he's from Chinatown. So he is actually from China, but he lives in Chinatown now. Probably drives one of the little mopeds around delivering the Chinese takeaways, I reckon. Ah, you order porn crack. Right, and we go on to the next one. And then this is where you get into it. I mean, this is what I said would take absolutely ages. So we did put an initial preset on him, just for a base, but then you go into all of these ones and you get options with all of them, and it does show you what it does. So in here is how pointed you want a face, there's head width, face depth, temple depth, absolutely loads of options. And as you can see, it lights up green what each thing covers, so you get a good idea of what they are, because some of them's got some weird and wonderful names when it comes on to the ears and other stuff that you might not be familiar with unless you've dissected a body or something. So yeah, so lower face, so you've got the cheeks, you can pump them or suck them in, there's quite a few options on there. You've got chin, again a few options on there, jaw, and then his mouth, which has got quite a few options with lips. We really pumped his lips up, we gave him some big old lips. Tommy 2, pout, got 81. Then you got his nose, same on there, loads of options on the nose. You could have a massive Gert Crook nose. Seen some really big noses being produced. In fact, you can go really stupid. So I mean, Tommy doesn't exactly look the best looking guy in town, but you can obviously make some real weird and wonderful creatures on there. Same with the ears. We've given him some sort of elf ears, and that tattoo on his neck is the Lutus symbol. All three of our fighters have got that in exactly the same place. Now that is the branding of the Lutus. As soon as they come into the Lutus, we stick an iron in the fire and we brand them with that on their neck. Make them shit their pants. Eyes, Obviously loads of options on eyes, colour. We obviously had to make his a little bit more slitty because he's from Asia. Eyebrows, hair. There's not overly loads of options on hair. There's 3 pages, but there's not, I would say the one thing that's probably missing on the customer creator is probably being able to sort of gradually increase the length of the hair, and also on the facial hair. Again, not loads of options on that, as you can see, but no option of like increasing it or decreasing it, which would have been quite good. But very good cut crater there on the actual person. And then you've got the body, where you can do different skin tones. Obviously that's quite good. You've got saturation and lightness, so you can move it about a bit. And then you've got all the different muscle toning. He's really, because he was such a little schnitzel, really, we've bulked him up on all his muscles. So, you know, his back muscles are on 100, which shows you there. His chest muscles on 100. Chest depth, we did put that back in a bit because it looked a bit silly. Shoulder muscles, forearm muscles, abdominal muscles, you know, glutes, calves. So you can, fair bit of variety with that as well, which is quite good. And then there's a few, obviously you got your tattoos. You can put tattoos on the head, which we've already obviously put that one on the neck. You can put them on the face if you want, even neck. There's not a massive, again, you can put these in various positions on here. No options of sleeves though, which would have been quite good. The full body one looks absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. The full body one, there's only, no, hang on a minute, on tattoos, where's the body tattoo? The full body one, there's only one, and it's a bit, it's crazy. That's it, it looks absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it would have been good if there's some options of sleeves. Perhaps they'd bring that in, that might be good. And perhaps a little bit more variety in the tattoos. I mean, when you actually select a tattoo, left arm, you ain't got one on there, so we can do it and take it off. So say I was going to select that, you do get then an option of what colour, so you can make it various different colours, where you actually want it on the arm, things like that, whether you want it higher or lower, and also size wise. So you have got a few options of that on the actual tattoo, which is quite good. Still got it on him now, that's not good. How do I take that off? Left arm. Go there and just click it, there you are. So yeah, he's got a few tattoos. We put mainly sort of Chinese ones on him, just to give him a few, but he does look quite good. And then the next thing, obviously, once you've done tattoos, you get the equipment. So you get quite a few options on shorts. There's only 3 short types, but I don't know how many short types there would be in boxing, to be honest. Shame you don't get the branded ones, like the Spartan. I was hoping to get a Spartan across the front I could have put on all of them, which would have been good for me. Shame you don't get that, or like Londis, or you don't get the option of writing their name or something on the actual belt across, which would have been quite good. You could have had Tommy wrote on his belt or something. Or when they get so far in the career, perhaps that would have been a good thing to have sort of been able to use some money on or something, buy some different equipment with like your own brand on. That would have been quite a cool feature. Quite a few short designs, but again, there could be more. But you know, it is what it is. It's not awful, but as in most things in life, you always want more, don't you? So belt design is 5, I think. Yeah, different way that it crept. Belt color, again, the color thing on it's very good. You've got the sliding, so you can vary the colors, and then all the different patterns and the tassels, you can have different color. Likewise, the gloves, there is a few branded gloves. You've got the thingy ones there, the Rye Hard or whatever it is, season thing, and then you've also got a few different ones with the logo in here. We're using Empire, but obviously there's a few there, and then you can change all the color. And that, the only thing that I'd like to have changed is the actual collar of the gloves, the wrap. I suppose that's the wrap, isn't it? That would have been nice to have been able to change that. again, something that can be added again, maybe further down the line. And exactly the same with the boots. You know, the boots are okay. There's 3 different types of boots: medium, long or short, and then you can change just about anything on them, which is quite good. I don't know, there are branded boots in boxing. Maybe someone could tell me whether that would be something that could be added in. I've got no idea. So that's basically him created and made, and then you get options on his punch style and things like that. So we've gone for orthodox. We were toying with the idea of having him as a southpaw, but it is a little bit, we still might change him to a southpaw. It is just a little bit awkward adjusting when you've been fighting with the other fighters as orthodox. The buttons change a bit, so I didn't want to make it really hard for Tommy, but we might end up putting him as a southpaw, see where we get on. And then there's quite a few different punch sets. So we've got him on old school 1940 to 49 at the moment, but as you see, you can have, like, you could go hands down, so he keeps his hands down and punches from there. Philly shell, got peekaboo, really covers up and just punches off there, which might be a good one for him. We're not sure what we're going to go really with him. And then you've obviously got quite a few of the punchers' actual styles. There's quite a few on there, and it does make a difference how the punches come out. Let's leave him on peekaboo for a minute then. And then 3 block styles: traditional, which is covering up like that; cross arm guard, which I'm not keen on, which is, to me, every time I fight someone like that, they seem to be very open for the uppercut. So I wouldn't go for that one, but we thought he looked quite cool in the Philly shell, sort of like Roy Jones Jr. stance, so he's going to go with that one. Fighting style, you get 4 of these. So swarmer, someone that's constantly on the go, all over your fighter, and a few perks with that. That's what Tommy Too Tight is. I put him in as a swarmer. I'm pretty sure Gannicus might be a slugger. We'll have to double check that, and I'm not sure whether Bo is a boxer, puncher, or slugger. He might have 2 slugger. I don't think we went for an out boxer. Someone who stays outside ring crowd. I mean, he would be quite good. Tommy is an out fighter really, because he's going to be a technical fighter. He's going to just do the odd punch in and out. Probably a lot more when you get better at the game. The out boxer would be a good one really to get used to, because it's not going in there wading in the big blows, which you tend to do to get you out of trouble a little bit, and try and catch them with one to sort of even up the scales a bit if you're losing in a fight. But yeah, as you get better at the game, the out boxer will probably be a nice archetype to sort of take on board, and in and out, in and out. Boxer puncher is just a rounded one of all of them really, quite good. But we've got swarmer for Tommy, because he's going to be hopefully dictating the flow of the fights. He's going to be all over them. He's going to be relentless with his jabs, and it gives him a little bit more health as well from the beginning. So that's what he's going in as. Stats, a little bit irrelevant here, because when you make a character in the actual character creator, it rounds them off to about 80 overall. But as soon as you put them in the career mode, which I'll show you in a minute, you've got to start stats all over again, and then it comes back to like 54. So this would basically be if you were making a boxer to sort of just use in local matches, like in quick fights really. If you would stick with the stats they've given you here. So he's got like reasonable stats, as you can see. He's really fast, but 90 in speed and an overall of 80. Well, you know, that's not what he's going to be when he starts his career mode. And then you get 5 traits as well, which you can select. Again, he won't get them when he starts his career mode. This is only if you use him in quick fight. So I've used him a couple of times in quick fight. He's had a couple really good bouts against some good people, and he's ended up, I think he lost them both actually, but he went 7 or 8 rounds with a 90 rated one and lost, and he'd done well, and similar to another Chinese fighter, I can't remember the name. So what you've got to do, you then go into career, and it would be a new career of a custom boxer. We're on intermediate because we're not that great at it still. Hopefully it's going to give us the boxers we can load from here. As you see, you load one up, and there he is, Tommy 2. So what will happen now, he will now go in, and he will, all that's staying the same, next, all that's staying the same, next. You'll then go into his stats, and there you are. His stats are now, at the moment, they're 58. He's on custom, but we are going to make him a speedster. So it'd be really good on, so we've got Speed Freak or Speedster. I think we're going to go with Speed Freak. We're not going to change any. We're going to go with that archetype straight off the bat. Obviously his stamina ain't great. That's the only thing I don't like there. So I might customise it by just taking a few off these two. Not a lot, but just a couple off those high 60s there. One off that, couple off that cut resistant, because the cut man will dictate that. And just whack a few more on that stamina just to boost that a little bit, and that stamina regeneration, because otherwise you are going to be in trouble with them, I reckon. With them being that low, you want to be able to punch quickly, but if the stamina goes down quite quickly, you are going to be up against it a little bit. So we're going to just change them slightly. So we're saving exit. Apologies for the church bells ringing. It's Thursday night, and if you've seen my videos before when I've been recording on a Thursday night, usually you've got the church bells in the background. So apologies, there's not the bell ringing time up. So this is what happens now at the start of the career. Coach tutorial, we get to have a coach. So we've had Aaron Smalls with one of ours, we've had Raheem Mahrez with another. Let's go with the old bird in the middle. Let's go with Janet Briggier. Old tart. Looks like she's puffed away at 40 fags a day and drunk a bloody bottle of vodka every night. Looking at her, she could do with a good bloody iron on her face. Anyway, we've got her. She's in. And now you get this, which we haven't shown you before, which is the little amateur boxing. You don't have to win it. It's just a little thing to start you off. 4 fights. We'll show you a bit of his first fight, and then we'll probably call that quits on this episode. I don't want to make it too long because we've got a couple little update bits on Gannicus and Bo at the end as well. So let's crash on and see how he gets on. There he is, Tommy 2. Obviously this doesn't affect his pro record. This is just an amateur thing to see where he is. Bo and Gannicus both won this, so there's no pressure for Tommy. Lots of pressure for Tommy. Who's he up against? There he is, look. Looks pretty cool, I think. Yeah, he's skin and bones, and he could do a good roast dinner. He's up against old Goldilocks. He looks a little bit of the Asian as well, perhaps. But he obviously gets, perhaps he's further up in the food chain, he gets more perks off who he works for. It's going to be a bit different because we've got the southpaw going. There's a southpaw jab. It's going to be quite, look at his stamina go down straight away. That's what we've got to watch. Fuck off those big jabs, but he's going to be susceptible. He's not, it's a totally different style to the other ones. That's what I'm saying. We've got to gonna have to sort of think about it a little bit more here. Oh, he's caught him. Caught him absolutely flush. What a punch that was from Tommy. He's gone on the guts of him. And make sure he don't catch us when we've got no stamina. That's the only trouble. Stamina is a low one for him, but he's got his head is on red. Catch him again would be nice. Whoa, big uppercut. Siding uppercut. It's there if he needs it. Oh, he's caught him again, absolute siver. Can't get close enough to him. Tommy's missing some punches here. We slipped him there. Good first round this from Tom. That uppercut he's trying to connect with. Little slipper, slipped him round there. Getting caught with a couple. Oh, he's caught him with a couple nice ones there, Tom. Very good first round this. Oh, he's caught him again with a nice left hook. Got him down with a body shot. Good first round from Tommy. Working him over. Obviously, if any of our fighters slip up and lose too many fights, they'll be discarded. Oh dear, we nearly saw his chicken balls battered or not. Oh, a little Savoy sausage poking out through the shorts. He's getting up. He's got work to do tonight. He's gone. Tommy's got him. He's finished him early. First round knockout for Tommy, too tight. Good outing for him. Missed a few punches, I got to admit, but he showed what he's got. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of heart. He's had a hard upbringing. He's had a hard life. He's had to fight his own corner. He managed to get that job on the moped delivering the Uber Eats Chinese meals. But now he's in our Lutus. And hopefully he can go on and be a real star. Missed lots of punches, as you can see there from the stats. Landed 28 of 78. He's got to improve on that. Got to get used to that southpaw. That was what I was worried about, because obviously I was throwing the hooks, because that would have been the buttons for the jab with the other two. But he's won a good fight there. And he'll get some rewards, and he'll be on to the next one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call that quits here, and then I will be back. I will show you some action from the other two. Some knockouts from them. Gannicus Clay is on 13 wins out of 13 at the moment. He's doing well, and Bo Bjornsson is 10 of 10 undefeated. I think Gannicus has got 10 knockouts now, but he's got a big title fight coming up next, which will be in the next episode, and we'll let you know how Tommy got on with the rest of his amateur tournament, and maybe show you, maybe hopefully have some action from his first couple pro fights as well. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that character creator and the new featherweight in our camp, Tommy Too Tight. See you soon. Cheers. Look at those apples then. So I thought, coming out, put me on the ass. And send you packing, mate. Ooh. Big curve has got it. And dusted. Look at those apples and pears.
One, two.